All right, and thank you so much, Business, for that run of Turok 2. We're going to go straight over to an interview with Spike Vegeta and White Hat 94.
And hello, everyone. Yep, welcome back to AGDQ 2018. I am Spike Vegeta, and I am joined by the man who is going to be kicking off our very long but awesome NES block. We got White Hat 94. How are you doing this morning, dude?
A little tired, but doing good. How about you?
A little tired? Yeah, some of us, you might have woken up for it. Some of us stayed up for it. We both got here in the same way. I just want to ask you right off the bat, Funk Doc, 5 years ago, I guess 4.5 years ago now, at SGDQ 2013 was the last time I saw this game, and the first time I saw this game. Holy Diver. That's what you're kicking off the NES block with.
Yep.
And this game looked like an absolute nightmare to get through at all. He said it is, in his opinion, the hardest game on the NES. Would you agree with him on that statement?
Casually, yeah, it's up there. I would put it like neck and neck with Battletoads. Battletoads might get the slight edge because it has limited continues, so I think it's a little bit harder casually.
So what is it that is, I mean, let's actually look at it from a speedrunning standpoint. I've got a question here on social media from Nasty. What's the greatest challenge in speedrunning Holy Diver? What are the biggest hurdles that you have to deal with?
The RNG of the enemies, they can give you a ton of different patterns. Speedrunning is mostly about pattern recognition and reacting correctly after you recognize the pattern. And then it also has a nasty input glitch where if you press any two buttons on the same frame, one of them guaranteed gets dropped.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun to have to deal with. So what sets this game? I know you're definitely an NES speedrunning aficionado. You speedrun a bunch of different games from the series. You're actually doing a lot of different games this week, but I want to ask you on this other question we have here from EJ Orenji, what sets this game apart from other games to speedrun, specifically in the library that you've pulled from?
Probably just its status, like among the NES library. That's one of the main reasons I was interested in it.
Sure.
It's a legendarily difficult game, much along like Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania, all the like.
For sure, for sure. Now, I did mention that this is your first of not 2, not 3, but 4 runs that you're going to have at this marathon. I'm sure to a certain extent that's flattering. That probably feels awesome that your name's going to be coming up a lot. You're going to get to showcase all these runs. Is there any part of you that's almost like, kind of wish I could have worked on just a few, what the last few months has been like preparing for all of these?
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to get 4 games in when most people struggle to just get a single game in, and yeah, it's kind of hard to. how do you focus?
Yeah.
Do I put all my eggs in Holy Diver? Do I put it in Mega Man? Or the awful games?
Or the awful games. I figure you'll have a little bit of fun with the awful games. Again, he's also going to be running Home Alone 2 and Blues Brothers for you guys later in the week. During Awful Block coming up, it's going to be exciting. I do want to talk to you about the last game there, kind of the most famous of the 4. You're going to be kicking it off for Team Roll, I believe, for Mega Man 1 in the Mega Man Relay on Friday night. Are you putting any extra pressure on yourself there? Do you take less pressure because you know it's part of a team event? What's your feeling going into that relay right now?
It's kind of mixed. Like, there is a lot of pressure having to lead off the team. There's a soft lock 4 minutes in that is
Yes.
potential. It's up to you to mess it up, but it is possible, and you instantly lose 4 minutes for your team. So that's quite a bit of pressure. But also, you don't have to go last. So.
Absolutely. You know, at that point, you get the baton off and just you get out of the way. I would personally rather go first as opposed to have to wait to be the third person to come on.
Just get it out of the way.
I know my heart sank. You talk about the soft lock, and I believe it is Leckman's stage, the large climb, grabbing the magnet beam. My heart sank so much for Endy last year. Unfortunately, not to call him out, one of the top runners in the world for the game, but your heart had to sink for him a little bit last year when that went down.
Yeah, like you don't want to beat someone like that. You want to beat them head to head. You don't want to have them it's over 4 minutes in.
That being said, would you rather crush your Mega Man 1 opponents this year, or would you say, I'd kind of like to see it as a close race, hand it off, let the other teams take care of it?
I just want it to be a good race. Like,
all right.
I want to win, but
for sure,
it's not like It needs to be a good race.
Absolutely. I'm going to root for the good race, but you know what? Just if you have a great performance, let's root for that first. Now, I do want to talk about this amazing prize we have right here. Now, I know what you're thinking. It looks like an NES. It's just an NES. This is actually a really good NES. And they tried to explain it to me earlier. I'm too stupid when it comes to this stuff. This was donated to us by AGDQ. For a minimum of a $20 donation, you can get into the drawing for this during any of the NES games that we got coming up, starting with your Holy Diver run all the way through to the end of the Strider tutorial. Now, I know as an NES aficionado yourself, can you explain why this is such a good NES?
Yeah, I believe this has the blinking light win pin replacement inside it, which completely re-engineers the loading mechanism. It takes out the having to push your game down, which bends the pins, and that's the reason why the light blinks and you have trouble getting your game to work. And this completely re-engineers it so you no longer have to push it down, and it completely fixes that problem.
Never gonna have to blow into a cartridge again. It's just gonna work. I wish I could get into the prize drawing for this. Guys, this is an amazing prize. Again, shouts to AGDQ for getting this in. A minimum $20 donation during basically any part of the day, and you will be into the drawing for it anywhere in this NES block. Again, guys, thank you to White Hat. Best of luck on your first of 4 runs this week. More than anything, man, I hope you have a good time. And Spike Vegeta, we're going to send it back up to the front for more AGDQ 2018.
Thank you, Spike. We have a $10 donation from Manu. It says, as a longtime Superman fan, I did watch the original movie over 100 times as a kid. I have to donate towards seeing Superman 64 being played. Good luck in your efforts. And yes, that's right, Superman 64 is a bonus game. Currently, we have $7,493.88 out of $30,000. Now, for anyone who has seen even a little bit of this game, you know that it's game is probably too strong a word. It is more like a disaster. I'm gonna go with disaster. Actually, this is where my host choice is going to get that game played. So please get those donations in. Don't wait till the last minute. Let's just keep the train going so we can see one of the worst games of all time being played. On that note, we also have a $50 donation from SND. It says, hyped for Superman 64. We can do it. Good luck to the runners and stay awesome. One of the other incentives we have is to choose the 5th runner in EnviroBear 2000. It would say 5-person relay. Only 4 of the runners are here, though, so you, the audience, get to choose the 5th runner. In the lead is, let's see here, skateboarding champion Bro Sentia at $730. In second place is, let's see here, the most famous lion tamer, Author Blues, at $490. At $139.19 is the, let's see, 47th man on the moon, Kizaron. And at $90 is, I think, a dinosaur, Linkums. So if you want to change it up a bit, if you want to see any of those other runners be the notorious 5th runner for EnviroBear 2000, get those donations in. And with that, here is Disney's Toy Story, run by JermRo.
Reset that console.
Okay, for starting the run, I'll go ahead and reset.
That's important.
Yeah.
Strong start.
All right. Well, hey guys, JermRo here.
At JermRo.
Yeah. So, hey, how's it going? So this is Toy Story. A lot of people come into my stream and they're like, "Yo, Toy Story! You know, I played this as a kid and stuff like that." So,
I never beat it as a kid.
Yeah, dude. I also never beat it as a kid, but we're gonna give you a little show because this is a very, very interesting speed game. So, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah! So I'm gonna make sure that the settings are okay. I know I just checked them, but I'm just gonna double check. So. For a little bit of safety, we're gonna do 5 lives just in case things go bad. But all the settings look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything should be fine. Okay. So I'm ready to start. I gave you the countdown, right? Okay. Ready? Everyone ready?
We're all ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeehaw's in chat.
All right. So right off the bat, the first thing to do to make this faster is to hold B and R, and it kind of skips these loading screens. You don't have to mash buttons or anything. It's the perfect speed game. And so this level right here is pretty basic. You're just walking through, and the only real big time save is there's a frame-perfect trick called the 10-frame jump, which is right here. I didn't get it.
Hold your for 10 frames and you jump a little bit higher.
Yeah, you jump slightly higher, and you save 0.5 seconds. Yeah. But that's the first level. All right, second level. So this is if you've ever seen the movie, I know it's like a hard movie to find, but like if you've ever seen it, basically this is the part where Andy's coming up with Buzz, and they're like, oh no, we gotta hide the toys, and so there's a timer on the top of the screen, and the best time you can get is actually a 132. Shout out to Clayton for the 133, even though it's not possible. And so you just come over here and you kind of whip these blocks away so the toys have freedom. And then you have to put them on this like balloon thing and it pushes them to the chest. But that's about it for this level. So if you want to like read a single donation.
See right.
Okay.
Certain like distance apart so it's easier to hit them. Like,
Oh, okay.
Up into the chest at the same time.
Yeah.
Or different knives.
Yeah, you can line them up. Like a lot of the runners, I think I'm one of the only runners that actually like does them apart. Most runners put them together, like, and you do ham and all of them all at the same time. So 132.
132, nice.
Right on time. Okay. So this is the first really hard level. So we're gonna take a lot of damage boost in this level. Really cool platforming. But if I have 4 health, and the optimal route is you take damage at the very beginning, which I will not be doing. It's a lot harder to make this single whip at the very end. So we're gonna wait for this clown. And normally you just deboost through that.
But you were practicing it.
I practiced it, but like,
Yeah, JermRo's using safer strats.
Yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Just because this game is actually rather difficult, and I'm definitely gonna try my best to
Marathon
Yeah,
strats.
anyone who's ever
Marathon
actually
strat.
played this game knows this game's really tough.
Which is
Yeah! 5 people, yeah.
Those damage boosts that JermRo's taking there is intentional. Taking the rope above the sharks there actually loses quite a bit of time.
Yeah, you take the ropes if you take damage on accident and you only have 2 health. So coming up, all these damage boosts are very intentional. So we're gonna take another one right here. And it skips where you have to wait for this plane and everything, so. Woo!
Ooh,
We're gonna get that just in case.
hot time
little
save.
safety
Nice.
checkpoint right there. Safety checkpoint.
Yeah,
Yep.
because
So
it is
there's a-
easy to die on this level.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of visual cues in this level to know where you are. Oh, I'm glad I got that save. Okay, let's see if I get this whip. Yo,
Nice.
easy.
Free whip. Free
Nice.
whip.
Okay, so for this boss coming up, the only thing I'm going to say is you do not want to be in the way when his laser goes off. That's all I will
You
say.
don't want to be in the room when laser goes off.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Hey.
Okay, so now that you know, basically he's gonna make a little clack noise on his wrist, and if you can hit him before he does a noise every single time, it's called clackless, and it saves a little bit of time.
So he like shoots his oscillate. He shoots his laser twice and then he like oscillates twice and then you want to like hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
Here it comes. Yeah.
Yo, extremely clackless. Let's go.
They're extremely clackless.
Extremely clackless.
Give him some claps. For
Ooh,
And the 10
and
frame.
the 10 framer. Let's
Yeah,
go.
nice.
10 frame jump goes a little
Or the
higher.
swag. We did it.
Okay, so this next level, this is just another pretty generic. Oh, actually, we will woody up, dude. Okay, so this
Woody
is
ups.
this is the level that like a lot of people as a kid, especially me, this is the level I can never beat. This is the level I would get to and I'd stop playing the game.
The RC
So
car.
yeah, so this is essentially an auto scroller. There's 5 batteries you can skip. Only 4 of them save time. So that one right there you skip. You can normally skip this one as well, but it's very, very difficult to get the cycles right. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. But other than that, this is pretty much an auto scroller, aside from hitting that wall. So that's about it for this level. So read donations. It's a fairly long level.
All right, we have $5 from NMet.
Yo.
Buzz up, JermRo.
Whoa! Yeah! Intentional.
Good luck with the run. Make us proud and pick up the trailer star in Rocket Man for the swag. Fungineer.
Star. Heck
No, we
yeah,
will.
man.
We have $5 from Toy Story Guy 46.
Nice.
Hello from Australia. Loving AGDQ this year. There's a bonus $20 if someone does their best Randy Newman impression.
Oh dear.
Oh man, I don't know, man.
We have an anonymous $5 donation. Toy Story has always been a favorite of mine. So happy to see it being run. Good luck.
Nice stage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good gloves.
Okay, so this level, I was actually trying to talk about this level before the auto-scroller. So the only real time save in this level, other than being good at it, is to get a 10 frame at the very beginning. So another frame perfect trick.
Right here.
Did not get it. Not good. Oh, actually, I got another 10 frame jump, and I bet it saved the exact same amount of time. So that's pretty cool.
Get the backup.
Get the backup frame perfect trick. So that's all good.
Exactly.
But yeah, this level's pretty straightforward. You're taking a little bit of damage boost to free Rex. And in the next level, it's another auto-scroller, and you're going to be riding Rex in this one. And yeah, so we're kind of freeing him. This is like all part of the movie. You just knocked Buzz out of the window, which is weird because you knocked them off the window 8 times. But
With the lamp.
yeah, so. But there's like a little drop in this song. Like I don't like saying drop. It sounds like an EDM, but like there's a drop in this song, and you don't want that to like happen or. Yeah, that was way ahead of what normally supposed to happen. So. Woo! Okay, so this level, this is the auto scroller. Basically, there's 47 stars in this level, and I'll go ahead and explain how the health works in this game. So usually, for the most part, every level has 50 stars, and if you get all 50 of those, you get an extra life. But if you get like, oh, I missed one already. Woo! If you I'm trying to remember where all these stars
So
are.
if you get 50,
Yeah, somebody
you get
explain
extra
it.
life. However, you don't refill your hearts, or I guess in this game stars. So like normally, if you get 49, you get full life,
Yeah.
which is 4 stars. So it's like 45 and plus is like the number of stars you get, like plus whatever number. So
Yeah,
like 46
exactly.
is 1,
Oh, wow.
47 is 2, 48 is 3, 49 is 4, and then 50 is a whole new life.
Yep, exactly.
However, it doesn't give you full life. It just gives you a whole new life.
Yeah, so I actually missed a bunch of stars. So we're gonna end this level with 3 health and hope for the best in the next battle. So the next fight is called Buzz Battle, and it's the hardest boss in the game. Basically, I'm gonna do some really precise whipping on Buzz, and I'm gonna try and beat him in 2 cycles as opposed to 4 that you're supposed to beat him.
Easy 2 cycle. on
So also,
console.
this is an audio cue, so I do need y'all to be a little bit quiet. So I appreciate it.
By the way, JermRo is an emulated boy.
Rolling in.
Watch out.
Watch out.
To infinity and beyond.
Okay.
You got it.
Yo, there we
Easy
go.
first cycle.
Beyond.
That's the first cycle.
Look at that precise
No, dude. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We get the backup.
All right.
Basically 2 cycle.
He was listening for the end of the and in infinity and beyond.
Yeah, so he yells to infinity and beyond.
So like at the very end of and is when he normally whips.
Yeah. Yep.
Whipping it up.
Okay, so this level here, this is probably the most unoptimized level in this whole run. And basically, usually you have 5 health in this level, but I only have 2. So normally you take a bunch of damage boost to get through this level a little bit faster. Because after about halfway, kids are going to start walking back and forth, and you'll see them. They have really nice pants, like designer jeans.
There's
And,
just black blobs. I'm sorry, purple blobs, by the way.
They'll start walking by, and you have to duck. But there's certain parts where you can
so like that
take
that
damage.
star right there is the star that you skip.
Yeah, so I actually skipped the star. So I'm only going to get 49 stars in this whole level. So the next level I'll have full health, and I'll be able to take a lot more damage boost. But other than that, this is basically an auto-scroller, so you can read donations till the end. This is another long level.
All right, we have $20 from Slopdop.
Rolling deep.
Hey, JermRo, good luck with the Toy Story run. I know you might be worried about Buzz Lightyear's laser, but remember, it's not a laser. It's a little light bulb that blinks.
Yo.
We have an anonymous $10 donation that simply says, "There's a snake in my boot."
Perfect.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
Ooh, okay. I'm surprised it didn't take damage there.
We have a $30 donation from Commissarian. Let's show the world that gamers care. This is for my aunt who passed away and for my brother who survived cancer. Thanks to GDQ and all the runners. You're doing a great job or a great cause.
I tried.
So you're right. So the big part of this level is taking damage boost, so you don't have to like wait for the legs to like walk by and stuff. Because the biggest thing is if you jump or if you walk, it's the same space. So as long as you're not crouching like that, like you're moving as fast as you can throughout this level.
Yeah. Normally, I took the damage boost a little early, and normally you just damage boost that whole end section. But if you die in this level, it is the most costly death in the game. You start at the very beginning. There's no halfway.
No checkpoints.
Yep. So this level is probably the hardest platforming level in the game. So this is another. We're just gonna be taking a lot of damage boost. Now that seems to be the theme of the game, and it kind of is. You have to really conserve your lives and your health and use them very sparingly. So if I even take damage in one wrong spot in this level, it's gonna change the whole route. So we're gonna try not to do that. But the next level is a fan favorite because it's basically playing Doom, but it's Toy Story characters. But
Doom or Wolfenstein, depending on your childhood.
oh, okay. Well, that was
all right.
weird. I am very surprised I didn't take damage. Okay, we're gonna play a little bit safe.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I got very lucky. Those cycles were weird. Everything in this game, I believe, is on a global timer. So it starts moving from the second you enter the level. And if you do it the same way every single time, obviously you're going to get the good results. But I kind of messed up there a little bit, so.
All the propellers so far.
Yeah, but we have not taken damage. So there's a hidden hat and another hidden star if you keep going left there. But, of course, we don't need that because we're trying to go fast. We're trying to roll deep.
Rolling deep.
Rolling deep.
Rolling deep.
Hey, you do one cycle. Can't wait for the God Pixel.
I know. Usually you take 2 hits of damage at the end of here, but if you time it right, you only take 1, which is kind of strange. It doesn't like matter. It doesn't save any more time because it's going to be. I think I got the God Pixel.
Hey!
Yeah, you got
God
I got the good ones.
Pixel!
Yep. The God Pixel. That's what I like to see. Okay, so this level, this is like literally Doom or Wolfenstein, whichever you prefer. So the strange thing about this level is Woody's hitbox appears to be like a square. So
Rather
you have
than a
to,
cylinder.
Yeah, rather than a cylinder. So you have to take these corners really closely. So an optimal time is after the third alien grab. You want to have 69 on the timer, and after that, you want to get a 50 or a 49. That's a pretty optimal. It can go higher than that, but you have to be really, really precise with your movement and pretty much not bonk in any walls.
You said you was at 52?
Yeah, I think world record Emmett has like a 54 or
Yeah,
53. I have no
54.
idea, but also shout outs to Emmett. He just recently got world record again. I think he got a 2046.
Hey!
So shout outs to Emmett for that. Here's another small time save. You can, this wall moves and you can kind of block its path and skip a cycle. Yeah, block the wall. So we're gonna smash our face into it. That's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and start explaining the next level now. So the next level is the claw.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, so the next level is the claw, everyone's favorite. So basically, I'm gonna skip the whole boss. This is a recent find within the last year by a guy named Kipples _. So
70 drop off. What are you doing?
70 drop off. That was really good.
Too fast.
Too fast. And so what's basically gonna happen is as soon as the level starts, I'm gonna overload the screen with sprites. And what that's gonna do is the game's gonna kind of freak out and it's gonna kick me out of the level pretty much instantly as soon as I go into it. So while it's not an audio cue, I would like a little bit of quiet. 150. Oh man, that was almost a 51.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's do this. This is for my boy right here.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
This run better have claw skip.
Got it.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Claw skip free on console.
Claw skip is free on console. Okay, so this is where the game ramps up incredibly. Like the next couple of levels are all the Sid levels, and they get really difficult. So, okay, got the good damage boost there. So there's 2 damage boosts you can take there. One of them is a little bit better because you can skip the spider and you don't have to like wait around. And I got that. So all of these little orange balls are firecrackers, and they're all RNG based. So not right here, but in the next section. Okay, I got good RNG there. So normally you take damage there, but if you get good RNG, you don't.
Plus RNG.
Yeah. So this
Void
level,
praise.
Void Prey. So right here's a big section where you can take damage. I got bad RNG, of course. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to do a slightly different route at the end. Oh, that's not good either. Okay.
Play safe.
We should be able to work with this. But at the end here, I like to have a little bit of health for the end. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this safety checkpoint here. Yeah. But like for this level here, you wanna. Okay, yeah, so Woody catches on fire a little bit, so it kind of gets really hot up in here. So, yeah, and normally you want to. So there's little small cues in the background to know where you are in the string of little yo-yos here. Normally you have 3 health though, so you can take an extra damage boost, but I won't be able to do that. I just have to play a little bit safe. But I do want to end this level with 1 health, like exactly 1 health, because I'm going to take an immediate death in the next level. While this isn't the fastest way to do it, if you end this level with 3 health, you can do the next level and then finish the game with just 3 health. Very, very difficult. I don't even think world record does that. So I'm going to take an immediate death right in the beginning, have full health, and then damage boost through the rest of this level.
However, you have had at least 3 runs to the next level damage list.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh, I had 2 health.
Tonight.
I didn't even take like an extra damage boost, man. What am I doing? On optimal. So this level has a lot of RNG elements in it, but I was doing some routing, and some of the stuff that we did normally just didn't make sense, and so I made a lot of sections a little bit faster by taking out the RNG element where you kind of had to wait for the firecrackers. So up here coming up, if you wait for the first firecracker to go and you jump after, like right after it goes, okay, I couldn't jump there or else I would take damage, but you can damage boost through this whole section. It's a little bit faster than waiting for that 1 firecracker. And so I'm gonna try and end this level with all my health that I have right now. It's very difficult to do that, and you'll see why in a moment. Ooh, no, dude.
It's all right.
That's okay. Dude.
So it was good platforming, but the spider was like...
Yeah, the spider was weird. It was really close to the edge, and
Yeah.
that's not what you want it to be. So if I can end this level with 3 health, I might be able to do a damageless roller bob. But if not, I'll take a death there, and that won't be too bad. So at the end here, you're going to have to be like fending off some toys. And oh no, dude. Okay, we're good.
Nice recovery.
Oh no,
That's pretty good.
Indeed.
So here you have to be completely stopped in order to hit these guys back. And we do this for a bit. The next level is the hardest level in the game by far. There's 2 different versions of this game. So you have the SNES version, which is objectively better, and then you have the Genesis version. And so the Genesis version is a lot of differences. So one of the key differences is it has an extra level, and also no claw skip, which that's why it's not as good. And then it's also, the screen is extended a little bit. So in these levels, you can actually see what's coming to you before it's actually there. But in the Super Nintendo version, we don't have that luxury. So we basically have to memorize and try not to take as much damage as possible. But there's two rolling in the roller ball. But there's two specific places in this level that they're very precise jumps. I want to say like 5-frame windows for these jumps that you have to hit. And if you don't hit both of them, then you basically have to take a death. So if I hit this first one, I got the first one. We missed the first one, so that's good. Right there's a very precise jump. And so everything in this level is scripted. Nothing is random in this level, which is great, or else it'd be a nightmare. So the rest of this level is pretty straightforward.
Yeehaw! Donate that $10.
Okay. So here, after this dog.
Here comes Scud.
Yeah.
A little bit of swag.
Not yet.
It's on the way.
Yeah, swag is on the way. Okay, so here's the next precise jump. Hopefully I get it. Ah, okay, we took damage, but that's fine. We're still gonna go for swag regardless. Okay, and between the bombs, let's go. You know, we're gonna YOLO a bit here, and we're gonna try and do this. No, we're gonna go ahead and take the death. I was gonna try and get through it, but I couldn't do it, man. Because after this level, the last level in the game, doing it with 2 health is pretty risky. And so I know I can get to the end of this level with at least 3. So, but I'll explain that when we get closer to that level. The next level is a pure auto-scroller, so you can read donations during it. But it's basically another RC level with a very tight path, or very, very precise path that you just get you don't get all the batteries with you. It's very easy. You can read donations, fine. This is kind of like a filler. They needed something before they had the final hard level, so read donations is cool.
All right, we have $5 from Super Lips. Sorry, I lied about not donating. Love you, Germ. Proud of you. Donation to Runner's Choice. Love, Papa Lips. Less than 3.
My boy. Thanks for donating.
We have an anonymous $10 donation who says, "A serpent has taken up unwelcome residence within my footwear."
Sure he
That's
has.
good.
There's a snake in my boat.
There's a snake in my boat.
We have another $20 donation from Toy Story Guy 46.
Wow.
Said, "I don't think I'm getting that Randy Newman impression, but here's the $20 I promised anyway."
You'll get it. You'll get it, my friend. You'll get it.
What?
Keep up the hard work, and always remember, you've got a friend in me.
My boy. All right, so here's the last level of the game. Yeah, it's been a fun ride, guys, but we have to end sometime. But this level, basically, if you get stuck behind anything, you die. If you touch anything, you take a hit of damage, and if you die, you don't remember the path because the stars kind of guide you. And so
And the stars don't respond.
Yeah, the stars don't respawn once you die, so that's kind of it. So we're gonna not get stuck behind anything.
Ideally.
And that's about it. So you can read like 1 donation in this time until we get to the end.
Here it comes.
All right, we have a $10 donation from Clayton. Hey, guys.
Hey, Clayton!
Shout out to Clayton.
Shout out
Let's
to
go.
Clayton.
Hey, guys, Clayton here. Just woke up specifically to watch my son, JermRo, run this game. All I can say is this run had better have claw skip.
It did, my man.
Hey!
Shout out to
We got
Clayton.
it just for you.
Not even the back of you got
All right,
actual
so-
claw skip.
So this is basically the end of the game. Time is gonna be whenever he goes on the blue van and he goes perpendicular. I'll go ahead and call it out as well. But there's one little piece of swag that we have to get. Like if you don't get it, you're not a real runner. So basically, I'll just explain the swag because if you don't explain it, it's not as funny. You're basically gonna slam your face into the hood of the car, and after that, the game's over and Woody has successfully been returned to Andy. So time is very soon.
Here it comes.
And we're just
Here
gonna
it
go ahead and
comes.
slam. And time. That was, what is the time 22:17? That's exactly my PB.
Let's go. At JermRo.
At JermRo, underscore.
So after this text, you get the best ending screen of any game ever, I promise. Well done. You've completed Toy Story. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing.
So I want to give a couple of shout outs. Obviously, I want to shout out the Toy Story community and Emmett and all those guys, Yami, Deca, like all you guys for helping me out learning this game. And, you know, the 5 of us. It's pretty easy to name everyone. But yeah, if if anyone's actually interested in running this game, it's very fun, very hard. We actually have a Discord, and everyone's really cool. And you can just you can jump in there anytime you want, and we'll help you out. And then second, I want to shout out the Donkey Kong Country community, speedrunning community. So that's what got me into speedrunning, and that's what kind of helped me get to this spot where I am now. So I really appreciate you guys, all the guys on the couch. I love you guys. All the guys on the back couch. How about we get one last Woody up before we Whoa! And then I also want to give one quick shout out to the Spanish speedrunning community. My boy Deca is commentating for the restream, and if you'll also do your thing, yeah, do it in his mic.
Well, first of all, apart from that, thanks for all the restreaming, not only the Spanish one,
yes,
because
definitely.
they bring a help for those that do not understand English.
Of course.
For explaining all of this. And saludos a Belka, a Cibrel, a Crafter Links que está haciendo de host, y a todos los que están haciendo en Speedruns Español. O sea, saludos a todos, muchas gracias por todo.
Woo! Woo! And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's Toy Story. Thanks for watching. JermRo here. You can follow me at twitch.tv/JermRo/subscribe. And oh yeah, also because everyone just really wants to do it for some reason. I don't know why everyone wants to at me, but go ahead and give me an at JermRo in the chat, please.
It needs to be this way. Hey guys, at JermRo.
At JermRo here.
Hey
Please
guys.
give a
At
JermRo at JermRo in the chat.
_
But one final yeehaw! Yeehaw! That's it.
Cowboy emoji.